we are here in Germany at our Airbnb that we're staying at until we can move into our apartment. And one of the coolest things about where we're staying is that we are so close to this little local bakery that we can just like walk there every morning for breakfast. And they have so much cool, delicious stuff there that we thought it would be fun to do a video of trying everything from our local bakery. So we're gonna be not doing it all at once, obviously, but like over the course of days and weeks.
Why can't we do it all at once?
So what Jessie got this morning is called a Leibkäse Hörnle, which I believe is like Leberkäse is the type of meat, and then Hörnle, I'm assuming, is like the croissant.
Was it corned beef?
Pork, bacon, onions, and it's like all compacted into a meatloaf.
So think kind of like Spam or bologna.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It tastes like bologna.
Croissant is good. It's not that like puffy croissant, but it's like a good, solid croissant.
I love the Leberkäse with the mustard. Just reminds me of childhood and eating a bologna sandwich.
It looks like there's like some mayo or butter on the bottom. There it's tomato, lettuce, cucumber, egg, chives.
Also though, I've not seen that type of meat in such thin like deli meat slices. Usually I see it in like hunks. Like this thick, like on a sandwich, like on a bread.
Like in general or here in Germany?
Here in Germany. I got what is called a crusty belegt, which I think is referring to the bread. Maybe the bread is crusty, but it looks pretty good. The bread does feel pretty crusty. Listen to this crunch.
It's actually really good bread. I'm trying to think of the ones they use for like the crusty egg burgers and stuff like that. I forget what it is.
What is it?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes. But a Jack in the Box. Ciabatta.
Ciabatta. I mean, it's crustier than ciabatta, but like, yeah.
I think that for me, personally, in a sandwich context, it's a little bit too much bread for me. But as a bread existing on its own as a bread, I would love this. It's very crunchy and like textured while you chew it. It's really good.
It's not heavy though, which is nice.
No, it's nice. I like it. And then for breakfast dessert, we got a maracuja schnitten, which I think maracuja is passion fruit, right? I think that's Spanish.
I'd have to Google that.
I'm gonna Google it. Passion fruit. So I don't see any passion fruit on the top, so I'm assuming that like this filling, I don't know if you can see on this camera, but there's like a swirl, like a filling swirl. So I'm assuming that the filling is passion fruit, and then there's all of this other fruit on top. And one thing that I love about German like fruit tarts and fruit pastries is that they have this like gelatin coating on top that makes the fruit just look so shiny and like it's glass fruit. I just love that. I love that they do that here. It's so cool.
It's like that fruit is like, seems to be like a part of almost all of their desserts here. It's like,
yeah,
even if they do chocolate, even if they do something else, like there's some sort of like hazelnut, pistachio, walnut, or there's fruit. It's like, it's all stuff that I feel like somebody just like walked out to a forest behind us and like grabbed it.
Yeah, it always tastes like so fresh and so like, I don't know, authentic fruit. I feel like oftentimes in the States the fruit tastes like it's been processed
Dipped in
somehow.
formaldehyde.
Yeah. Already like cutting into this with my fork, it is so fluffy and like squishy. It's like a cloud, like an angel cloud. Oh, I love this.
It's like an angel food cake, or can't tell if it's just like a really light, like sweet cream for the filling, or if there is passion fruit in there. I'm not like really sure, to be honest.
Yeah, it's not a very strong flavor. The like cream filling is very supple,
Which is great though, because I mean, like I don't want like, here's a pound of sugar and slap you across the face with it.
Lets the texture of the cake and the fresh fruit be like the star of the show. And I appreciate that. You know, if he's eating the sweet part of the cake and he's not complaining that it's sweet.
Yeah, I do not like super sweet things, but like this is just so good and light and I want it.
All right, so that is what we got today. We will be back in the next days with more food from the local bakery to try.
Or maybe for lunch, I don't know.
Or maybe for lunch. So first of all, today we have Eierbrötchen, which we've honestly been eating every single day since we've been here. It is so good. It's basically just like literally an egg sandwich. There's some lettuce and some hard-boiled eggs and a little bit of some kind of sauce.
I don't know if it's mayo or something.
Yeah, it tastes like a deviled egg, kind of. It's so good.
Bread is great. It's not quite a pretzel, but it kind of tastes like a pretzel. And it's, yeah, I mean, it's honestly just like kind of like the best like salad sandwich or like deviled egg sandwich you could have.
Yeah, the bread is like crispy on the outside, but like soft and like has a good salty flavor. And then today we also got these brownies, which look so good. And it looks like there's some kind of like fruit topping.
Maybe
as
cherry?
well. Cherry? We'll see. I don't know. Wild berries maybe. I don't know. We'll find out hopefully. Definitely a lot of fruit and like berries on top. They're kind of tart. I think cherry maybe. Yeah.
I know since we've been here, and I don't know if it's just seasonal, there is like a lot of like wild forest berry stuff going on at the moment. Like a lot of like, we've gone to like crepe shops, we've gone to some gelato stuff. Yeah, like everybody seems to just be doing those like forest berries.
Yeah, like
It's good.
red currants, black currants.
This is definitely more of a cake style brownie than like kind of like if you're like a fan of like the like crispy edge to like chewy brownie, like this
Yeah,
is it,
it's not fudgy. And it's also not super sweet.
which I like.
Yeah, it's good. Good morning. We are back with another bakery breakfast. We got 4 things today. We each got 1 savory item and 1 sweet item. My savory item that I got is called a Bratwurst im Schlafrock, which translated literally, I think, is like a bratwurst in a sleeping skirt, I guess. A nightgown? A bratwurst in a nightgown? Is that what this is? If anybody knows, let me know.
Fancy pigs in a blanket.
It smells really good. The bread is nice and soft and like chewy, and then the bratwurst is seasoned really, like it's really flavorful.
It's a good bratwurst. I think the bread's like, it's not like pigs in a blanket style where it's like the croissant roll, but it's like an actual like bread, but it's still good.
Good. And then, what was your savory item?
What is it? I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation on this. It's a Zwiebelkuchen?
Zwiebelkuchen.
Zwiebelkuchen, which is an onion cake for those days when you don't have coffee, but you don't want coworkers. So admittedly, it's not the most like appetizing looking thing to cut into.
I thought it looked pretty good.
It does look good. I mean, I guess it's just like, it's like a layer of like softened like caramelized onion. Like it's very sweet actually, but
Is that cheese on top?
I think so.
Or is it eggs on top?
Maybe it's eggs or cheese. I can't tell.
That's good. What's your sweet thing that you got?
I got a quark tasha, which is, quark is like a kind of like a cheese, almost like a ricotta kind of consistency here. It's not super sweet, but I'm assuming that this is like a Danish. I don't know. I don't know what the translation is because I'm not that fancy.
A quark pouch.
Okay.
Yeah. I was expecting more quark inside of it. Oh wait.
It's actually very rich though, so I would like try it.
It's good. The pastry is very flaky. And like the sugar on top, it's just the right amount of sweetness. And then mine, okay, I don't know what mine actually is. It wasn't labeled, so I couldn't read the name, and I asked her the name, but I'm still a little bit like, hearing German spoken, it doesn't always, like my ears don't catch it and understand what people are saying. So I don't know what this is called. If anyone knows, let me know, but I did catch, she said that it's not filled with anything. So I think it's just the pastry with like some sugar on top.
It's giant though.
It's huge and it looks so like fluffy and just good. I'm so excited.
You took like a pastry strudel, but then you like glued a donut on top, like half a donut on top of it.
Yeah, it looks so good. All right, so like she said, it is not filled. It is just an empty little pouch.
It's like a really good like traditional donut, but just like puffed up.
It's like so puffy and fluffy. It's like eating a cloud. And the powdered sugar on top. Oh. The thing that I've been really enjoying so far is that the sweet things here are not like smothered overpoweringly in all types of like icing and sugar and cake and blah blah blah. Like they're very subtle.
Yeah, like it's a lot of sugar on like this, but it's also like the bread is like, it's not sweet. Like it's like a yeast, almost like roll or something like that.
Yeah.
Like it almost reminds me
Like
of
a dinner roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's almost like Texas Steakhouse like
Yeah.
style, like those like light
The
yeast
little
rolls.
rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. All right, so that's it for today, and we will be back tomorrow with some more bakery items. Okay, so we have some more things from the bakery. I don't know what these are called because these were brought to us by our Airbnb hostess who has just been super nice. super kind and super welcoming. So these were gifts.
These are them.
We have like a berry cake. These look like wild berries with like currants and stuff like that.
It's a layered cake. It's got like cream and like a shortcake, it looks like.
Yeah. And then this is like a pinwheel with some sort of pink filling. What do you think it is?
It smells like cake and sugar. Maybe like a strawberry or some sort of berry. Like they do love their berries here.
We're gonna start with the pinwheel. Find out what this pink filling is.
I don't know, like there's like it's like a really like light berry. It's really good though. I like it.
It's so soft and fluffy. The cake is really, really soft and also sweet. And then the filling is so fluffy and so soft. All right, and then we're gonna try the berry cake. Like I said, it looks like it has lots of currants and like forest berries.
It's very like gelatinous on top.
Yeah, the berries are in like a jello, like a gelatin.
I feel like this looks like a Christmas dish.
Yeah, I could see that.
I'm like, just like, look at this. This looks like everything I would expect it. Like, I don't know, like, you're really cool, actually knows what she's doing baking grandma's house. The Christmas dessert she brought, and everybody shits on it instead of the chocolate cake. Your grandma worked hard for this.
I wouldn't shit on this. This is fucking good. Really good. It is really tart though. Like sometimes it's even sour. Like,
yeah, like these like whole berries, you still get some of the seeds in there. Definitely like a good bite to it. Sponge cake or whatever underneath, like, it's not all that sweet. The cream is like just like sweet enough. But like the berries is where like all the sugar, all the everything is coming from.
and then the third thing that we have is this loaf of bread. Look, I see you. Look at this freaking bread. It's like bigger than my head and it's really like sturdy. Like got a good crust on it. It looks really good. It's like this dark brown color. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with this whole loaf, but I thought we could try a slice with some butter. It is pretty dense looking, but it's also lightweight. Like it doesn't feel super heavy.
Got a crust to it though.
It smells really good though, yeah.
Smells like those like, a little bit like those like wheat rolls at,
Like Outback?
Yeah, like dark like rye breads.
I'm sure people are rolling right now that you compared this bread to an Outback roll.
Probably. Also, if you don't like those rolls, at me. I don't know.
At me, says the man with no social media.
Exactly.
Okay, it's not bread related, but that's really good butter. The butter is so good. It is like pretty spongy, springy.
Yeah, springy. That's the new texture term.
Yes, and the crust is pretty, like it comes up to about here.
It's good crust.
It is a good crust. All right.
I don't know why I cut it like a cake. Idiot. Absolute idiot.
Good morning. We are on the go this morning because we have an apartment showing, but we still got our bakery baked goods. Today we got a Rosinenbrötchen, which is like a raisin bread roll. It looks very, very good. Ooh.
Gotta get the B-roll and everything.
It's soft. It's good. It's a little bit drier than I'm used to, but it's good.
They really like their like yeast roll. It's like really not like a sweet. It's like the only sweetness is the raisins, but it's good.
Yeah. And then I got a Choco croissant, which I love and I'm very excited about. So, look at the flakiness.
Lots of layers.
Also, it's a pretty good amount of chocolate on top too. Like this is a nice coating of chocolate. All right, and then what did you get?
My dish for the day is a pudding taller. It looks like a cheese Danish with like strudel on top.
It looks really good.
Yeah.
We've been eyeballing them for a few days now. How is it?
It's just a really good cheese Danish.
Nice.
It's more of like a bread than like a Danish, but like...
But there's pudding. That's like banana pudding or something.
Like it's like a cheese Danish.
No, that's banana pudding.
Alright. Whatever, it's good.
I'm pretty sure. All right, and we are gonna get on our bus and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye. Good morning. We are here with 2 sandwiches from the bakery. Mine is camembert, an egg, a tomato, and a cucumber, and some Swiss, it looks like as well, which I'm very excited about because anything with camembert, I'm here for. What's yours?
I have like, looks like lettuce, salami, tomato, some pickle, and some, I'm still thinking it's like some sort of like mayo or something.
So he's got like a pretzel bun, and I've got like this white like sesame seed bun. I would say it's a little bit bland, but the cheese is like the star of the show, and I love cheese, so I don't mind. I think Camembert is delicious, and I would eat this every day.
I wish there was more cucumber. I'm also really confused by why there's Swiss on there, because Camembert just like completely annihilates any recognition of it.
I don't taste anything but Camembert.
That is a just slab of Camembert, and it's not the only one.
Yeah.
Like, so like if you get like cheese on something, like they're not messing around with their cheese here.
You get the cheese.
You don't get the cheese. No cheese for you. Show them the puppy. Begging notoriously. It's really good. Good salami. Pickle is like super sweet. I do wish there was like more pickle. I also kind of wish like, it's like we ever make this at home, like I just want to take your like a slab of the Camembert from yours and just slap it on here. Perfect sandwich.
But like the salami, the pickle, the mustard, the pretzel bun, it's the perfect combination of flavors.
Yeah. Like this is very much like,
it's good.
Yeah, there's like, so there's like a layer of like mustard on the bottom as well.
And it's kind of like spicy.
I mean, it's a little bit sweet too, so I would almost call it like a spicy brown Dijon mustard.
And it's a good amount of mustard too, so it's like moisturizing the bite, you know what I mean?
Pretzel itself is really good too. It's still soft. It's got like a nice like thin layer of like crunch on the outside.
Those are our sandwiches for the day. We will be back tomorrow with some more treats from the bakery. Good morning. I think today is going to be our last day coming to this bakery because we're switching Airbnbs tomorrow. We decided to get a lot of things today to try while we still have the chance. So we have 4 different things and they're all sweet things. So I'm really excited. First thing we got is a Zoopkuchen, which I had to Google. It is a cheesecake with chocolate bits in it. The crust, yeah, it looks very crumbly and nice.
Pockets of chocolate dough or like brownie pieces in it? It's
yeah, like brownie pieces almost.
It's also not like a regular cheesecake. It's almost like a little bit like yogurty. I think like almost like bitter. And
it tastes like toasted, like toasty. I like it. I like it better than normal cheesecake because normally I don't like cheesecake, but I would eat this.
It's definitely a lot lighter. I don't know if it'd be my first choice, but I'm definitely not gonna be mad if like this comes out for dessert, breakfast, whatever. Yeah.
All right. And then we have this plate with all sorts of goodies on it. What do you want to try first?
I want that Mandelhorn.
Oh, I wasn't expecting that. It's like a really soft, chewy, not really cake, but like a...
It reminds me of like a coconut, like
a macaroon.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's like that, but it's very strong almond.
Like if you like amaretto, like this is the breakfast treat for you.
I don't know. The next thing we got is a Nussecke, which is a nut corner, I'm assuming, because it looks like a little corner of something. Looks like it's chopped nuts, and then there's chocolate dip around all of the edges, but then the back side is like a cookie.
It looks like there's a couple layers of it too.
Yeah, so it's probably a layered situation.
Like it looks like it kind of is layers, but it's not. It's like a shortbread kind of like look, and then it's got a layer of...
jelly?
I can't tell if it's jelly or if it's like...
It's like red. That's so good.
Definitely lighter than the Mandelhorn, the Mandel.
Yeah.
Orangin, but the nuts like they definitely taste like toasted.
I'm not really tasting whatever that red layer is though. Dang, if I would have known these were so good, I would have been getting this and the Mandelhorn every day. These are so good. All right, and our last bakery item, the Cocoa Stan. Stan. I don't know. It looks kind of like a tiger tail, but I think Coco's is like coconut. Oh.
It's so messy.
It's so crumbly. Coconut.
Yeah, so it's like coconut tiger tail. It's like less of a donut though, and more of like a croissant.
It's really flaky, and it has just like a really decent amount of glaze on top. The whole thing isn't like drenched in glaze. It's just kind of a smattering of glaze, which I really like.
You know, like the Mandelhornchen was actually like pretty sweet. The triangle was like not so sweet, but it was good. But I like still like really appreciate like none of these things are like incredibly sweet. Like the Mandelhornchen's probably like the sweetest thing we've had, and that's even including some of the cakes.
Yeah, it's really nice. All right, and that is it for this bakery exploration video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you are German and you have any insights into any of these things or any other recommendations for things we should try, I would love to know. Feel free to let us know your wisdom in the comments.
Seems like they're always rotating stuff. There's always new stuff, and there's always ones that we haven't seen there.
Yeah.
So if there's a favorite one, or especially like a seasonal one that we need to keep an eye out for, please let us know.
Yeah. I've really enjoyed trying all of the new things. I think my favorite is the Eierbrötchen. The Eierbrötchen is top tier.
It's like I think like that, the whatever like berry or like sweet like strawberry roll, like those are like, as far as the cakes, those are like tied for me. The Mandelhornchen probably wins for the breakfast one.
One of the like croissants with camembert on it.
Honestly, like all the savory ones, even the salami one, man, like they're all so good.
The salami one was so good.
Like it's really hard to go wrong here. Like I think we've only had like 2 that I was like, eh.
Yeah.
Like
oh, it's been really, really good. Anyways, we've had fun. We hope you have fun, and we hope that we'll get to see you in the next video. Bye.